Welcome to Cartagena, Colombia. We sailed all the way here from the US, and after a pretty horrible passage that tested us in more ways than one, we're more than ready to celebrate our friend's wedding and dive into all the festivities. Before we leave next week for Panama, we're making the most of our time in this vibrant and colourful city. Good food, good friends, and a much needed chance to enjoy being on land again. Let's go!
Una melodía, siempre estás en mi mente. Tengo pensamientos y no son inocentes, yeah. Pero esa es mi chiquita, yeah. Un poco loquita, wow. Ella es una vibe, me quiere cada night. En la oscuridad, ella tiene el light. Te encontré en esta vida, baby, este es mi chance. Y no voy a perderte, nah. Baby, dame el chance. Estás en mis planes. No te vayas aún. Yo no creo en coincidencias y miro las estrellas y me dicen que encontré el amor. Contigo yo me gano todo. Confío en Dios y nosotros. Contigo no me vuelvo loco, pero solo contigo.
We don't often stay in marinas as the cost can add up pretty quickly, but here in Colombia the price was pretty reasonable. After our passage from the US, we felt like we both needed and deserved a marina stay, giving us easy access to land and a chance to run a few errands before setting sail again next week. Our friends Bree and Pat, the bride and groom, organised a private walking tour through the old town so we could learn more about the history, culture and fascinating stories that have shaped Cartagena and Colombia.
If you feeling good, I'm feeling great. Todo el corillo estamos bien. La cuenta están en cero, pero ya estamos en. Esta noche no olvidamos de lo malo, porque if you feeling good, I'm feeling great. Todo el corillo estamos bien.
Then it was time for the welcome drinks. We first met Bree and Pat in the Med and ended up crossing the Atlantic around the same time, so it felt pretty special to be here celebrating their wedding with them. And naturally, as sailors, they had to organise at least one wedding event on a boat. The welcome drinks took place on a sunset sailing cruise, which was already pretty spectacular, but then Bree surprised everyone, including Pat, with our very own fireworks display. It was such an amazing surprise and the perfect way to kick off the wedding celebrations. And the night wouldn't have been complete without hopping aboard one of Cartagena's famous party buses for a sightseeing tour of the city. Although, if we're being honest, I'm not entirely sure how much sightseeing actually happened.
Me a plan, it's like this. Mommy, for your hips, I'ma take the lead. When I dip, you dip. Going for a spin round the block on my wrist. Yelling, oh yeah, DJ, play another hit.
Good morning. And just like that, we're leaving Colombia. We obviously didn't film too much in the 5 days or so that we were here, as we're basically attending events all the time for the wedding. But we are just about to check out now. You have to check out with an agent here. So we're just about to meet him to go get our passports back. And we're off to San Blas. Pretty exciting. We're going to be there for hopefully a few days before we haul out in Panama to get ready for the crossing. So yeah, we've got pretty good conditions. 15 to 25 knots. I reckon it's going to be out there on a 110 to 120. Let's hope it's going to actually be like that. Otherwise, I'm going to be f***ing pissed off. Anyway, you ready, Lulu? You ready for the next passage? You ready, Thomas?
Yes.
You ready?
Si, senor. Si, senor.
Tell someone's been to Spain.
No, what are you talking about? I've not been to Spain.
Colombia.
Estás solo como yo, trastegada y estante infinito. Deseo pasar mi tiempo contigo y hasta donde tú estás.
Alright, we managed to get 4 of these, 40 US each, which isn't too bad, but fuel's really cheap here. So we filled up all these for $50 US.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They've kind of paid for itself because fuel in Panama is twice the price, and we're just going to put a bit of fuel treatment inside these, which Tom came up with, and I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. Just because they are sitting, and then we're hoping they fit in our locker where we put all the
Fenders usually.
fenders, yeah. And then we'll figure out a way on the crossing to put them on the side or something like that.
For the Pacific crossing.
Yep.
We are very broke at this point after all of this prep work, and we've still got stuff to pay for, but this was definitely a much needed safety investment among other things. So I think we learned our lesson after being stuck in the doldrums, and for the Pacific crossing, which is the largest ocean crossing in the world, you definitely want as much fuel as you possibly can hold, because there definitely is times where you can get stuck in the doldrums. And
Yeah.
you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you have then incoming weather that you need to move south or north from or whatever else, you need to be able to get out of the way of it. So we should have got them when we crossed the Atlantic, but we didn't bother and we didn't need it. But
You know what? They were so cheap on the other side too. They were like €20, and we're like, no, we're not paying €20.
yeah,
I think
oh well.
we're also broke at the time.
Yeah, just story of our lives.
How'd you go, mate?
What?
Oh, you're the wrong way.
Oh, we gotta lift this shit.
We're gonna lift it. I'll turn ya.
Turn me.
Años espero por mi amor, porque siempre cuestiono mi valor.
You could use these fenders to pad anything. Food,
Yeah.
if you need to.
A los niños y niñas, quiero lo que tienen.
So we're leaving with our dodgy head sail. We're hoping to get all the way to Panama, where we're hauling out, or actually Panama City. Probably the other side somewhere to pick it up, most likely.
Yes.
But we don't need it, obviously, for the Panama Canal.
And from the boatyard to Shelter Bay is only like 4 or 5 hours away. It's not far, 25 nautical miles. So it's really just this sail.
Yeah.
And from San Blas to the yard.
We've got a 35, 40 hour sail maybe today. So, hopefully we'll be good. Worst comes to worst, we're going pretty slow.
Well, at least we got fuel if we really get stuck this time. Not that we want to use it if we don't have to, but...
Yeah, fuel for days.
yeah.
Barcelona. I just wanna be in Barcelona.
The wounded sail.
tiny. They're like going underneath. They're real like dark, skinny dolphins. Woohoo! We have dolphins. Hey, buddies. Whoa. Yeah. What does it look like that has the damaged, oh, it's got a really funny fin.
Alright, it is day 2 of the passage. We are making really good ground at the moment. Doing about 6.5 knots averaging, I'd say. And we're actually getting pretty close. We were expecting to get in there 5 AM the next morning, but yeah, we've somehow made solid ground without a proper head sail. And yeah, we were averaging 5.5 knots, and that was going to get us in at about 7:30 the next morning. But yeah, I think we're going to arrive about 9:30, which is great. Only problem is San Blas is quite reefy, so it's going to be a bit sketch navigating at night time. We do have a full moon, and there is quite a few boats in there, so we'll see how we go. If worst comes to worst, we're just going to have to anchor right out for one night. But yeah, plan is to spend a couple of days in the San Blas. We're probably only going to get to do one island, and then yeah, we're going to have to haul out, get everything done to the boat before we cross the Pacific, or the Panama Canal into the Pacific. Yeah, I'm out here with little Nala. Hi, darling. She does that when she's awkward in front of the camera. Janae has been feeling a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. I think all the wedding partying got to her a little bit, so she's got a bit of a cold and just not feeling too well. And yeah, Tom's down having a nap. We've actually got the aircon going downstairs, so a bit of royalty down there at the moment. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. 28.8 nautical miles to go. So the yellow line is our actual track from Colombia, and we're supposed to kind of have a beam at some stages, but yeah, we've just been riding it on wind vane mode on a 120, so not quite how we wanted it, but it has worked out very well.
We have a little hitchhiker.
Yeah, we've got a friend on the solar. He's been here for about 45 minutes or so. Just hitching a ride, baby. Came for the San Blas. He's probably waiting for the flying fish.
Right, we are just arriving in San Blas at about 8:30 at night, which is not ideal because there's a lot of reef around and it's gotten really shallow all of a sudden.
It's supposed to be 6, guys.
Just go in slowly. Alright, we just got the main down, no dramas, and we still have our booby friend with us. We're wondering if that would scare him away, but he's been here for hours now, chilling on the back of the solar panels. And yeah, we're just making our way in slowly because it is a little sketchy coming in, and it's a very busy anchorage, so hopefully we can fit somewhere. It's just a little windy. Where's Lulu? Where's Lulu? We're here!
Look at her.
We're here, darling! We made it!
We're here. We made it.
Are you gonna be vocal?
You happy? She's just woken up.